Oh, check this out, guys. Boom. So lately I've wanted to get a few games and also get a few accessories to help me reorganize my retro gaming shelves I got behind me. So we got a few packages from eBay and a package from Amazon that we're gonna be unboxing on the channel. May potentially contain games and accessories. So the Amazon package has all the accessories and stuff that's gonna help me reorganize the shelves. So we're gonna save this for last, and we're gonna actually start off with the eBay packages. We're gonna do this one first. Let's dive right in, baby. I'm hype. I haven't done an eBay or just, package unboxing, retro gaming, for like 9 months, almost 10 months, dude. So, damn, we got more packaging. Oh my goodness, guys, here we go. Boom. So we have Rampage 2 Universal Tour on the PS1. I've wanted this for a very long time. I've never really found it in person out game hunting, and I only found it once, but it was really bad condition. This is a really nice condition copy. There's a little scratch on the front here, but I was aware of that from the pictures I saw. But dude, I have Rampage World Tour and Rampage Through Time on PS1, and this is the only one I needed to complete the trilogy for PS1, and I'm very happy to have Rampage 2 Universal Tour in the collection, boys. Look at that. So just a quick little story. I actually grew up on Rampage 2 Universal Tour, except I had the Nintendo 64 copy. I played it all the time at my grandpa's house. Phenomenal game. Rampage is such a great series, you guys. Hell yeah, I'm hype. All right, let's move on to this next eBay package. I know exactly what this is, baby, and I'm hype for this. Check this out, guys. Boom. Need for Speed Nitro on the Nintendo DS. This was a childhood classic of mine. I've really wanted to get it again, relive the nostalgia, and we got that complete copy, guys. Oh my goodness. This game was absolutely awesome back in the day. Super excited for this. This is clean too. Got the cartridge, we got the manuals. Usually DS has a couple manuals with it, like the actual game manual, and then they have like this random DS safety precautions booklet, it looks like. But damn, I'm hyped to start playing this again. Dude, I'm about to hop on this after I stop filming the video. All right, the final eBay package. Let's get into this. Now, I can't get things off eBay without picking up some new demo CDs for PS1 and PS2. I mean, every time I get eBay stuff, I always gotta go with like a demo CD haul. I love demo discs. And this haul was $20. By the way, I spent like just $100 for everything here. This haul itself was 20 bucks for 5 demo CDs. And they rubber banded it too, hell yeah. And bubble wrap. So starting off on the top here, we have my all-time favorite demo CD of all time. You guys already know this. The PS1 demo disc, wherever, forever, on PS1. This is my childhood demo CD. I have one of these loose, and then I also have another one of these that's sealed. So for demo discs, I don't mind duplicates, man. I really don't. So that's awesome to have. Moving down, these ones are brand new. Someone wrote on this, Sphinx and the Shadow of Set demo disc. This is a singular game demo disc, and I love the singular game discs. So, Sphinx on the PS2. This is an interesting one. PS2 demo disc. I don't have one of these discs that's a single game demo for PS2, so this is really cool to have. Bro, this one is cool. Look at 13 demo disc on PS2. 2-disc set includes exclusive demo and rare groove and funk soundtrack. There's 2 discs in here. So this is 13 on PS2. I have seen this game in full when I went game hunting. I've just never picked it up, but dude, this game looks fire. I've seen some gameplay recently and it looks like a cool, like cartoonish style first-person shooter game. So damn, look at this, 13 demo disc, beautiful. And it's got the blue bottom on the disc. That's awesome. And then here is the 13 soundtrack that comes with the demo disc. Damn, I didn't even know it came with 2 discs for this one, but that's awesome. All right, the next demo CD we have, which I've played this before on one of the previous demo disc deep dive episodes, but we have Extermination demo disc. This is like a Resident Evil style clone based in like a snowy biome. I was never into the demo CD for this. I played it quite often, and at least like 2 demo discs I played this one. But oh my gosh, look at that's clean. This disc looks awesome. Extermination not for sale demo disc, and it's got the blue back. Holy, like I wasn't a fan of this demo, but damn, it's really cool to have this. This disc looks awesome. I always love when it says not for sale, not for resale demo disc on the disc, because it makes it feel like even more special, more rare. Very happy to have this. And also the PS2 ones, most of the PS2, at least singular game demo discs that I've seen, minus the Sphinx one, are usually the longer ones, kind of replicated based off of the actual PS2 cases. So that's awesome. Extermination. Also, the cover art of this goes hard. I can't even lie. Holy shit. This looks fire. Bro, this one looks awesome. God of War, the Hydra Battle demo disc, not for resale. So is this just like a boss battle, like the level of the boss battle just on this disc, and they have a special title for the demo disc, the Hydra Battle? Holy shit, look at this, look at the back. Boom. We open it up, look at the design of this is fire, look at this. Bro, that looks so cool. And then here is the disc, my first look at the disc. Oh, this is so fire. The Hydra Battle demo disc not for resale. Holy shit, that's fire. So I know the game is called just God of War, and then they have 3 of them, I think, on PS2. But this is so cool to me that the demo disc, they could have made a demo disc just called God of War and then threw you into a boss fight. But they made a demo disc specifically for a certain boss fight in the game, it looks like, and the disc itself has the Hydra Battle on it, which is just so cool to me. Also, the whole design and like aesthetic of this whole demo CD, like the case and everything, looks fire, man. This one is probably my favorite out of the entire lot here. Wow. Very happy to add these to the collection. And a few of these, probably the God of War and the 13, we might be doing some more demo disc deep dives of these, man, like the singular game ones. So stay tuned for that, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped to try those out. And now for the big ass Amazon package. Let's get into this. Now, I didn't actually get any games off Amazon. I don't really do that anymore. I trust eBay, actually. I was growing up always having people say to me, like, yo, don't trust eBay. But I've never been, like, eBay's always been good for me. So here we got some accessories for the shelves in the back that we are gonna be using to reorganize the shelves, and I'll be showing y'all the process. So we've got 4 things here. Let's open these bad boys up. Okay, I know what these are. So these, my friends, are a pack of 4 styluses, different colors, for the Wii U. Because I never got a stylus with the Wii U, so I got a nice little 4-pack of styluses here. They were $5, man. I was just like, yo, I'm playing Scribblenauts, and I'm like, dude, it's hard to type with just my fingers. It'd be so much easier to have a stylus, and I'm like, yo, I don't even have one, so might as well get some Wii U styluses. Now we got this bad boy right here. Damn, dude, they fucked this up in transit, man. So this is a Nintendo DS, 3DS cart holder, because I have a lot of loose cartridges for the DS and stuff, and I'm actually running out of room for them, so I wanted to get a bigger one. This one supposedly holds 28 games, but it looks like it got cracked in the package, or in the moving. This plastic came off. It looks still fine. So boom, front and back, put cartridges in. So I'm still gonna use this because it doesn't really matter what the fucking thing looks like as long as it works. But that is tragic that that happened. I could tape that, but yeah. All right, now we have a charger here. Now this is something I've been looking to get for a while. Shout out DSR, one of the amazing members who donated me this actual pink Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy, or not Game Boy, but the PSP Go over there. He donated that to me in the P.O. box. But the PSP Go was dead when I had it. I couldn't even play it. So we got ourselves a PSP Go charger from Amazon. So we're gonna definitely try that out. Very excited. Nothing really special, PSP Go charger. And now for the final item in this haul, this box. So these are stands for basically anything. So I got a 20 pack. They came in a 20 pack for 20 bucks. I was like, damn, that's fire. So here they are, just little stands. So basically, I could use these for games. I definitely want to display like my Silent Hill games on these stands. This would be great. But I mainly bought these because I am running out of room for my handheld systems. I literally, you've probably seen them in a good amount of videos so far. I have like not a lot of room for the handhelds anymore, that I'm literally just sitting them right there at the end of the little table there. And I thought it would be super cool to transform one of the shelves on this side into a shelf of just displaying handheld systems. So I bought these cheap little stands that the systems can sit in and stand upright on the shelf just for a super cool look. And that's what these are for. And we're actually gonna be doing that in this video. So we're gonna have like a time lapse and everything. But I was actually going to get these off eBay because there was one seller that did a lot of cool 3D printed system stands for handhelds, and they literally had the name of the system on the stand on the bottom, and I thought that looked really cool. Except, and you can do it for any system. They had every single system on there, so you can have the specific name to the handheld. And I was totally gonna get those, except I realized they were $35 a piece, and I need 6 stands total for all the handhelds. The PS Vita, the PSP Go, DSi, 3DS XL, and the 2 Game Boy Advances, actually, yeah, 6. And $35 a piece? Fuck no, man. I got these for 22 bucks for 20 pack. And we're not necessarily even flexing the stands. We're flexing the consoles, the handhelds. So it doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? So we've got all of our wonderful eBay items and Amazon items over there sitting down, ready to be displayed. And I'm definitely playing Need for Speed Nitro first. And I'm very happy with the purchase, except for that 3DS DS cartridge holder. You know, it is what it is. It was only like 6 bucks, so you can't really complain as long as it works, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move the camera over to this shelf over here, and we'll explain my little plan for reorganizing the shelves, because we're gonna switch some of the shelves around and use some of these stands. Let's go. All right, everybody, here is the left side of the game collection. Right here is the glass case that I got from IKEA. Shout out my buddy Nick for helping me find it. And these have all the rare stuff, the sealed games, the Silent Hills, and I'm gonna definitely rearrange some stuff in here as well. I don't know if I'll do that in this video. So basically, we're gonna focus on this right here. The top shelf here, I have 4 PS1s, this random plug and play, which I'm probably just gonna set away into like the random underneath shelf. Doesn't really matter. And then this super cool box Nintendo 3DS XL that I got when I was literally in 9th grade. I got that. And then back here, I actually have my cartridged Game Boy Advance games, and then the regular DS games in that case over there. So here's the Nintendo shelf, a lot of DS, few 3DS, Wii U, N64, and as you can see, we'll take you close up. I don't really have any room to showcase the handhelds. They're literally just in this corner. So here we have the pink SP, shout out DSR, gifting me that bad boy. This is my first SP that I bought. It's classic black. And then we have the 3DS XL here. And then here are my other handhelds that literally have just been sitting here forever because they're not being displayed or anything. And then 360 and PS1. So here is my plan, everybody. I am going to take everything off the top here. 360 is going to be moved up to the top right there on the top shelf. 360 shelf is where all the handheld displays are going to be. And then for PS1 down here, I am going to push these all together so there's no open spaces. And then I think if I do that, there might be enough room in this corner here to put those 4 PS1s. So we'll see about that. If not, no worries. So that is the plan, everybody. Let's get to work. All right, you guys, I believe we have it situated for now. Up until when I get more games and I need to find more space, I'll definitely move some of this stuff. But here's the bottom shelf. I'll definitely move those PlayStations if needed, but looking pretty full at the moment. And here we have the handheld shelf. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. PSP Go, I'm just gonna set there. Not really a whole lot of room to add another stand, but I think that looks gorgeous. Oh my, that looks really good. So there we have it. Cheap little stands, you know. And then for the Nintendo up here, I like how it looks. I'm gonna do a little finishing touches here off cam, but this is just for the most part. And then we have the 360 here up on the top, looking nice, dude. Looking very, very nice. And then for this stuff over here, like the box, like especially that box, there's a few boxes I've been wanting to add up on the top here because there's a little bit of empty space up there on the top of those two. So as time goes on and I get more bigger box stuff, definitely gonna put stuff up there. Very happy with the purchases today, and definitely looks fire. There we are, everybody. Once again, I would love to shout out the channel members, a part of BR80 crew. Thank you guys so much. Your support means the world to me. And also shout out Kansas Cowboy Jr., a part of BR80 VIPs. Thank you so much, man, for all the love and overwhelming support you bring to the channel every month. Thank you so much. It means the world. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about the haul and about the new kind of reorganized, updated look of the shelves. I'd really appreciate that, everybody. So we'll see you next Thursday. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed this bonus episode. This came out on a Sunday. We usually don't upload Sundays. Hope you enjoyed it. So tune into last Thursday's episode. We'll see you next Thursday. Keep gaming and stay safe, everybody. We'll see you Thursday. Have a good one.